All right, my good people, in this video, we're going to be talking about for and since, and this is coming from this website, which is, I believe, englishclub.com. All right, so for and since are two things that we use to talk about time, okay? So for example, we say, we lived there for 5 years, or I can say, we've lived there, or we started living there. Okay, we lived there for 5 years. He has been away since Tuesday. Okay, so we often use for and since to talk about time. And what it is for plus period, and a period is a duration of time. So it starts off at one point, it ends on another. That would be a period of time. For example, 2010 to 2020, that is a period of time, okay? So it could be 5 minutes of time, it could be 2 weeks of time, six years. So basically, for means from the beginning of the period to the end of the period, okay? So I have been here for 10 years. 10 years is a period of time. I have been in class for 5 minutes. 5 minutes is a period of time. Does that make sense? Yeah. Okay. Since is used with a point, okay? And a point is a precise moment in time. So an exact moment of time. So 9 o'clock, 1st of January, Monday, okay? These are all exact points. So the difference between for and since, for tells us a period, and a period begins and ends at some point, but we don't exactly say in this case, okay? So, so for example, I can say I've been here for 10 years, or I can say I have been here since 2012, okay? The difference between those two is the 10 years is a period. It began at year 1, ends at year 10, yes? And a point, or sorry, for a point instead of a period, would be exactly 2012. Does that make sense? We're naming it. We're giving it an exact moment. Yes? Okay, I see some confused faces. And since I see some confused faces, we are going to look at some more examples, okay? So we use for a period from start to end. So for example, for 20 minutes, for 3 days, for 6 months, for 4 years, for 2 centuries, for a long time, forever. These are all periods of time. So if I want to put this in a sentence, let's do some writing. Okay, so if I want to put this in a sentence, ooh, remove this. Okay, sorry, there we go. So she has been here for 20 minutes, okay? He has taught this class for 5 years, okay? Tom has been traveling for 6 months. Cool? So what's in common in all of these examples is that a 20-minute is a duration of time. If you think about it like a timeline, let me draw, hold on. Okay. So if you think about it like a timeline, you have minute 1 and then minute 20 there. Okay, minute 1 and then minute 20. Yes? So all of this in between, all of this, blah, 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 time, This is a period of time, a duration of time, okay? 5 years, again, starts at year 1, ends at year 5. All of that in between, that time, from 1 to 5, that's a period of time, okay? 6 months, starts at month 1, ends at month 6. That is a duration of time or a period of time. Make sense? Okay. All right, so let me erase this. Where's the eraser? Okay. So that's for 4. In case if it's a period of time or a duration of time, like 20 minutes, 3 days, 6 months, 4 years, 7 years, I don't know, 2 days. Okay, these are all periods of time, so we use for. I've been here for 2 days. I've been here for 20 minutes. Okay, yeah? Does that make sense? Cool. All right, I see happier faces. Yay. Okay, so now we want to use since. And there's a difference between since and for. Since is a precise moment or an exact moment. So an exact moment would be since 9 o'clock or since 9 a.m. That is a very precise moment. I have been in class since 9 a.m. We know exactly when that happened, right? Okay, so it's an exact moment. She has been in California since Monday. Okay, she's been in California since Monday. She's been in California for 2 days. Okay, Monday is an exact, precise moment. 2 days is a period of time. Cool? Makes sense? Are we sure? Questions? No to the confused faces? All right, very well. Awesome, so let's continue. So again, for can be used with all tenses. So for example, they study for 2 hours every day. That is simple present, right? They are studying for 3 hours today. Present continuous. He has lived in Bangkok for a long time. Past, simple past, right? He has been living in Paris for 3 months. Cool. I've worked at the bank. I worked at the bank for 5 years. Will the universe continue forever? Okay, so you can use it with all tenses. It's not just the past. It's not just the future. It's not just the present. You can use it in any tense. So we do not use, so be aware of that. So we can use it anytime. We don't use for with all day or all the time. So I can't say I was there for all day, even though all day is a period of time, right? But we still can't say that. We just say for the entire day, or I was there all day. I was there all the time. I'm there all the time. Okay. So if let's say there's a place that you go to a lot, maybe you love shopping and you like going to the mall, you can say, I'm there all the time. Okay. Which is an expression that says I go there a lot, but we don't say I'm there for all the time. Okay, even though all the time is a period of time. But when you do have all, for goes away. Cool? Awesome. Since is normally used with the perfect tense. So while you can use it with other tenses, or you may be able to use it with other tenses, it's only typically used with the perfect tense, right? Perfect present, or present perfect, or past perfect, or future perfect. Yeah. So for example, he has been here since 9 a.m. That's present perfect, right? He has been working since he arrived. He had lived in New York since my childhood. Yeah. So again, in this case, we generally use since for for the perfect tense. For is used for all of them. Since is generally used for perfect tense, okay? We also use since in the structure. It is period since. So it was a year since I had seen her. How long has it been since you got married? Okay, so those are that for since and for. Since is generally used for a precise point. For is used for a period. Are we good? All right. So if you have any questions, let me know. And if you're watching this and you have any questions, be sure to post them in the comment box below. And if you haven't already done so, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next video. All right.